Hi, today I'm going to share with you a 3-card reading to tackle the question of how to best navigate the upcoming week, especially if you've had some difficulties that emerged during the past week. And the reason I chose that particular angle for this focus is because I selected right before starting filming, I meditated on and selected a card from the Doreen Virtue Archangel Oracle cards. And the card I selected was a message by Archangel Jeremiah called Overcoming Difficulties. And we see this, well, it could be an eagle, this large bird with wings spread out very majestically and transcending, it seems, the difficulty. And I will say that my daughter, sometimes people have difficulties in 3. My daughter, the past week, encountered many difficulties. In 1 week, she got laid off from her job. Her car broke down with a major repair, like $2,000 repair, and then her cat, apparently today, got in a fight with another cat outside and had to be taken to the vet because his cheeks started swelling up from a cut. So I will be doing a reading for her tomorrow to help her through that. But anyway, that was the theme that came up, so maybe that's will be helpful to you. And also the reading will just generally approach the upcoming week. So I'm going to lower the camera now so you can see what I'm doing. And we'll take a sip of my tea. And just point out this little amethyst that I just got from a crystals workshop. So I want to include those with my readings too, the energy of the amethyst. So wonderful workshop I attended this afternoon to learn more about crystals and incorporate them more into my tarot. Okay. What is the best way to navigate this upcoming week? Card number 1 is the Queen of Wands reversed. Card number 2 is the 5 of Swords reversed. And card number 3 is Temperance upright. All right. Queen of Wands reversed, approaching this upcoming week and with the perspective of maybe overcoming any difficulties. Well, when the Queen of Wands is upright, trying to get away from that glare, she presents to me, or she epitomizes for me, the feminine energy, someone who is animated, energized by a lot of passion and purpose. She's very strong with her vision of life, and she's got, especially in this particular rendition of the classic tarot, right away, it's by Barbara Moore, she's got the lion energy, that strong lioness energy. She's very strong, authoritative. But she also has that black cat. To me, that black cat always symbolizes kind of a little bit of quirkiness or something unexpected or something mysterious as part of her persona. Now, given that it's reversed and we're asking about how to best navigate this week, it's suggesting that you may encounter some situations in which you need to turn within and think deeply about how can you best, before moving out and expressing yourself as the Queen of Wands, a very strong woman with a little quirkiness and lioness energy, before you do that, think deeply about it, the best approach to take. For me, reversals can indicate a delay or not being visible right away or turning within. So what I'm thinking intuitively is that before you move out into action, embody the qualities of the Queen of Wands. Turn within to tap into what are you really passionate about? What's your core purpose? And focus on those. Prioritize those. Now, the next card is the 5 of Swords reversed. Now, when the 5 of Swords is upright, and swords relate to communications and speaking, speaking and also writing. Sorry for that. And in this particular image, we have a scenario in which there's been some kind of brouhaha. There's been some kind of little battle. And one individual is clearly the winner. And he's almost lauding it over the others. He has kind of a smirk or sneer on his face. And the other individuals in the scenario are retreating. They're going back. But given that this is reverse, it's suggesting to me that now is the time. There may have been a difficulty, there may have been a conflict, maybe there were bad words exchanged between you and someone else or other people. Let that go. Really make every effort to let that go. Release it and just be able to move on. That it's not worth hanging on to. Even if you feel it was unjust, just let it go. Sometimes you've got to do that. And then finally, we have the Temperance card. And the Temperance card is number 14 in the Major Arcana. Of course, Major Arcana cards add extra weight to a reading. They have their archetypal energy. And the Temperance card is one of my favorite images in the Major Arcana because we've got this strong angelic figure, broad, his angel's wings are just have a broad span and they're red, suggesting a lot of passion. And this Archangel, I think it's Gabriel, I'm not quite sure if I'm remembering that correctly, but we see that strong illumination aura coming from his head. And then, of course, the traditional image of the flow of water going from one cup to the next. And of course, cups represent feelings and sentiments and emotions. And he's got 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on land. And then we get just the sense that, of course, he's connected to the spiritual realm because he's an angelic being. And we've got this beautiful bucolic scene, flowers, greenery. It looks like it's springtime in the background. And it's very relaxing. And so I feel what this is suggesting is that after you think through your passions and purposes as the Queen of Wands reversed and releasing any perhaps bad exchanges, verbal exchanges with people in your environment, it's now time to just kind of relax and lean into the idea of flow and just letting things go and having a nice flow and balance to everything you do. And just like let things go, let things slide off your back and just get into the flow of life. Perhaps go out in nature, maybe stick your feet in the water if you're near a beach like I am, which I haven't done, which I need to do. But just ease into things and know that that's really important to do. Ease into things. And as you do so, that's a really effective way of releasing difficulties of things that have happened recently. So just looking over this, we've got the wands, which are passion and purpose. You symbolize, we've got communication. And then especially the biggest weight, we've got allowing the flow of feelings and of ease and of beauty. Surround yourself in that. That to me is what the core message of this week, how to best navigate the upcoming week, especially with the eye toward overcoming any difficulties that you may have encountered in the past week or so. As always, I will include a piece of music I recommend to harmonize this reading or to amplify it. And it'll probably be something from Leonard Bernstein because I just saw the movie Maestro and was so moved by it and just loved the music in that as well. And I will recommend a book too, Writing Down Your Soul, because part of getting into flow and releasing difficulties is writing about them, journaling. And this particular book has a specific detailed process on how to do that. I hope this reading has been helpful for you. If you've not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and also be on the alert for at the end of the week, there will be a full moon reading as we will be entering a full moon at the end of the week. Until next time, remember, illumine your mind, inspire your life with tarot.